Stage direction. Well, welcome to this evening's program. That's part of the Thoreau Society annual gathering. It's our 81st annual gathering. Thoreau Society is an international organization. We have members in 20 countries around the world, and we've been broadcasting this conference to our members who live around the world. And also we have members in all 50 states. Sometimes we lose South Dakota. So if you have any pull there. And then if you're able to, we're going to have our keynote speaker tomorrow at the First Parish in Concord is Dr. Jay Lanham, and that starts at 10:15 at First Parish on Lexington Road. And I really encourage you to come up to that event. It's going to be spectacular. And following that is going to be an event at the Robbins House. And then on Sunday, we will be awarding Jane Goodall with the Thoreau Prize for Literary Excellence in Nature Writing at the Concord Carlisle High School, and that begins at 2:30. So Jessie Paris Smith is in concert this evening with Alana Amram here at the Umbrella. Both are daughters of famous poets, Patti Smith and David Amram. Jessie Smith is a writer, activist, musician, producer, and co-founder of Pathway to Paris. And she has been composing and performing, recording, touring, and collaborating with other musicians and artists globally since 2004. Her first solo track was done in 2019 titled Legacies. You can follow her at Jessie Smith, JessieParisSmith.com and PathwayToParis.com. She's also on Instagram, Michigan and Manhattan. Jessie was nominated for a Grammy for the album she made with Laurie Anderson and Tenzin Shogagao. The song was titled Songs from the Bardo 2019. They were also joined by avant-garde icon, as I said, Laurie Anderson. Jessie tours the world for Pathway to Paris to raise awareness and to encourage municipalities around the world to go to net zero. And she is co-founder of Pathway to Paris with cellist Rebecca Foon. So without rambling on further, I welcome to the stage Jessie Paris Smith and Alana Amram.
Hello. Thank you. Introduction. We're so happy to be here as part of the annual gathering. Alana Henry and the writers of Thoreau and Concord. Alana and I drove up from New York City, and we're just so happy to be here with you all. We've had a lot of fun in Concord the last few days, and yeah, we're excited to share some music and things with them. I wanted to perform these words from Henry. He said, "When I hear music, I fear no danger. I am invulnerable. I see no foe. I am related to the earliest times and the latest. So before we do our first song, I want to read some words from Emerson's eulogy to Thoreau that I thought were very fitting for this song and just sort of painted a picture of part of his character that I liked. He says, "I love Henry," said one of his friends, "but I cannot like him. And as for taking his arm, I should as soon think of taking the arm of an elm tree." He was a speaker and actor of the truth, born such, and was ever running into dramatic situations from his car. In any circumstance, it interested all bystanders to know what part Henry would take and what he would say, and he did not disappoint expectation, but used an original judgment on each emergency. There was something military in his nature, not to be subdued, always manly and able, but rarely tender, as if he did not feel himself expecting opposition. He wanted a fallacy to expose, a blunder to pillory. I may say required a little sense of victory, a roll of the drum, to call his powers into full exercise. It cost him nothing to say no. Indeed, he found it much easier than to say yes. So that's from his eulogy written by Emerson. And now we'll play a song that I thought went well with that piece. And it is based on a poem by John Sneakers, who is a New York poet. So we came from New York. So we'll start with that. I just did that way. Okay. One, two, three, four. Say no, from a basic principle. Okay. Okay, so our next song is, our next song is a song that I wrote for a friend who lives in Boston. He was having a hard time, as so many of us did during COVID, and just being isolated with the lockdown. And I just wrote the song as sort of a comfort. So I wanted to read a few comforting words. Yeah, so just want to tell you, I'm not super emotional because I get choked up like a lot. So it makes me like I kind of every stage, reaction, it's just all the time. So it don't be concerned. It's just getting really. Okay. I don't know if I can read this. You think it's too. Okay, maybe I won't read the Emerson. The Emerson one is just too touching. I think I'll cry my eyes in. Do you want to read it? No, okay. I'll just read the Louise because it's short. I'm sorry. Okay. I'm just gonna read both, and I'll try to get through it. Okay. Emerson. This is a quote from Emerson. He says, "This is my wish for you: comfort on difficult days. Smiles when sadness intrudes, rainbows to follow the clouds, laughter to kiss your lips." Oh my God, I got you. Sunsets to warm your heart, hugs when spirits sag, beauty for your eyes to see, friendships to brighten your being, faith so that you can believe, confidence for when you doubt, courage to know yourself, patience to accept the truth, and love to complete your life. That's very nice. And then Louisa May Alcott says, "Be comforted, dear soul. There is always light beyond the clouds." So, those are 2 lines. All right. Okay, let me throw this. I'm not crying. Karen? Okay. Okay. 1, 2, 3. My windows driving up to see what I can see, to leave behind the moment toward a new way of being. And blessed is his mind, it makes him feel so great. And blessed is his heart on the darkest of his days. I released it on New Year's Eve night, 2019. Because I wanted to write a song that looked to the new year and the new decade as a new chance for hope and change in our world. And obviously, like all of us, I never could have imagined what would happen. So it's a little bit wild because I was writing this song about the years that had passed already, but now like, the words have more meaning than ever before. They match our current time. But I still, there is some hope that's still in there. So just want to do this one. And I wanted to read a quote from Louisa May Alcott. I'm sorry. She says, "Far away there in the sunshine are my highest aspirations. I may not reach them, but I can look up and see their beauty, believe in them, and try to follow where they lead." Okay, I sent my mom like 20 different quotes for this song. I couldn't pick one, and she picked that one out, so I think it's amazing. Okay. All right, here we go. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4. story, and just read a little tiny piece of this memory that I wrote. I wrote a bunch of different memories about my connection with Concord, and realize that you're supposed to pronounce thorough, right? Not correct. You think things like don't say thorough. It's really cool and say thorough. It's the proper way to do it. No more saying thorough. Okay. I usually just call them Henry. Anyway, so yeah, so I first came to Concord in 2016 for the annual campaign. I came by myself after so many years of mine and the writers and characters of Concord always wanted to come here, and so I came in 2016, and it was super special and magical time, and I learned so much and just loved visiting all the different places and the Alcott house and Henry's house and Sleepy Hollow and everything. So, but there was in the events calendar, there was a house for sale, and I noticed it on like the last couple of days of the gathering, and it was a house that was on the exact land where Henry's birth house was before I got moved up the road. So I really wanted to see it because it was so exciting. So I called my godmother in Boston, and she and I was like, you come here, let's adventure with me. And so we went and we looked at the house. And as soon as I was in it, and just like completely fell in love with it, and I felt so at home, and we just started having all these ideas of making it a rose retreat, and look like an orchard, and we were doing all these different things, and put outbuildings outside, and just make it like this magical thing, and I just started fantasizing about it, and my mom came from Concord and looked at the house, and yeah, I just like dreamed about buying it and living there and having it be a writer's retreat. But after living for a while, we realized that it wasn't really realistic, and it didn't really make sense to do. And so I was really sad. I thought it would be really nice, but a friend of mine who is a scholar Thoreau, he sent me an essay of his, so that to help comfort me. So I'm just going to read the very last paragraph of this memory, just copy, just like. In an effort to help ease my mind, a friend who is a great scholar of Thoreau sent me an essay of his entitled "A Poet Buying a Farm," originally published in the pages of Starting Union magazine in 1852. In reading the words, I felt the first real breaths of calm, ease of my head, and assurance that the decision I had made was truly okay. Thoreau's own words were the balm that comforted me, as though he was watching from above. Offering constant solace, he writes, at a certain season of our life, we are accustomed to consider every post as the possible site of a house. I have thus surveyed the country on every side within a dozen miles of where I live. In imagination, I have bought all the farms in succession, for all are to be bought, and I knew their price. Wherever I sat, I might live, and the landscapes radiated me accordingly. The essay would eventually become the first part of the second and most important chapter of Walden, where I lived and what I lived for. Though reading his words out of context, it was as though he had written them in solidarity. It took a long while before I could think of the live in the house again. Part of me felt guilty for the fate I believed we had both of us succumbed to, as though it were my own responsibility to step forward as a savior. Years later, I found that the house had been purchased and torn down, flattened, demolished, and destroyed. A large and modern family home built in its place and sold again. the little house would be in, it was just like, half of the land, it's really little, cottage. If you Google 201 Virginia Road, although I would have liked to see that little blue house, there is something to be said of letting go of certain dreams. Oh my God. Giving them their time to play out and reimagine space about your work and realizing in truth that is enough. That seeing it through is not our sole mission or purpose, and not our necessary path forward. We simply cannot do everything, and we simply do not need to. We must relinquish this idea of every responsibility being our own cross to bear, and we must be at peace with the lessons offered to us by our own experiences, however short-lived they may be. In the song of the painter, Neil Young sings, if you follow every dream, you might get lost. And while I believe that dreams are worth every ounce of our efforts, opening our hearts, inspiring us to learn who we are, I believe that sometimes that is all they are meant to be, and there is no sense in harvesting a single ounce of regret for those opportunities or dreams that pass us by. For there will always be another dream, and devotion will lead us forward without question, when we are sure that that dream must become our reality. In an unexpected crossing of the stars, that little blue house touched and opened my heart. So I no longer need to be sad when I think of it now, for instead I am grateful for its never-ending influence, for all that the house and Henry taught me about life and about dreams. Thank you. So now I'm going to say
One thing, 1 million, 2 million. What? There's 2 claps. There's 2 ones. That's it.
And listen to the sound So, now we're gonna do, this is like the, oh, you're okay.
Oh,
This is the experimental moment of that. When I was like maybe 19 or 20, I read this poem that I decided was my favorite poem because I thought it represented how love should be, and I'm not quite there. I'm almost able to be like how this is, but it's what I think is like the ideal kind of love. And Henry wrote it, and it's always a poem that I include in things. We had a big fun concert for my 30th birthday in 2017, and it was the same year that Henry turned 200. So he had to be part of our birthday show. Our birthday was a week and a half apart. We did this poem and the big piano, and someone read it, and anyway, I just always feel very attached to it. But I don't know if it's funny because I recorded it when I was about 20, and my voice, I think you can imagine, was a lot kind of so I never performed it because yeah, I don't know. But I'm gonna do it now, and then Alana chose another piece of Henry called Book of Gems. So this poem that I love is like My Love and the Is Free, and I'm going to choose Book of Gems. So I'm gonna do this with you. My love must be as free as its eagle.
small space, all on paradise on the furrow. It was a right delightful road to go, marching through pastures of such fair bitch, o'er the hill and dale that led to and fro, from bar to bar, making it an easy stage. Still through the leaves, it's music you might hear, till the other springs fell faintly on the air. Still through the leaves, it's music you might hear, till the other springs fell faintly on the air. Wherever and anon I slaked my thirst, like a tired traveler at some poet's well, which from the teeming ground did bubbling burst, and tinkling as down the page it fell. Still through the leaves, it's music you might hear, till the other springs fell faintly on the earth. Still through the leaves, it's music you may hear, till the other springs fell faintly on the air. La da 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 da
Here's is another experimental part of the night. Yeah, this whole section is the experimental part. We wrote this song basically on the way driving here. So it's brand new half presses, so part of this, if any of those are out. But so it is, the lyrics are made up of words from Henry Louis Malcolm Emerson, anything in Hoffman. So it's a bit of a clue. You want to know? Okay. You can try to figure out which words go to who. So if you're watching Zoom, or you're watching, you can see if you can get it. And but before we play it, I just want to say that obviously there's so many different words and writers and thinkers and characters of Concord, not just the ones that get celebrated the most or have more celebrated tonight. And I just feel like I can't play this show without mentioning one of my favorites, who's Alana Amram in the Concord section. He, of course, is the one who created the coffee break. And he was a farmer here in Concord, and he sold his vine of the coffee grape he made in order to make a grape that could survive the winters, and he made a wonderful, unique, special coffee grape. He came up with it, and then he's selling vines of it for $5. And we know what happens in that happens. So if you probably has already, but when we visit Sleepy Hollow Cemetery, we go to Humphreys Ridge, see everybody, make sure that you're going to them there. His gravestone and keep those. But then every time you have grape jelly or coffee grape juice or coffee grape, let's say he was a. So, Ephraim we were including you in that. Okay, so here's our next song, it's called Concord. Brand new song, so we have to decipher who is Nathaniel Hawthorne, who's Ralph Waldo Emerson, who believes in Hawthorne, and who lives in. Okay, here we go.
Wake up, Concord, there's walking to do. The sun will arise and we'll follow the day. Footsteps will sound with the song of the wood. It's 4 o'clock in the morning.
Just, that part was actually just me, but it hasn't started.
I believe in the forest and the melody. I believe in the night in which all the corn grows. Do one good thoughts keep the pace with the sun? The day is a perpetual morning. Heaven is under our feet, as well it is over our heads. But it's not until we are lost that we understand. I'm not afraid of storms, but I'm learning to say it. I'd rather take coffee than compliments now. For away in the sunshine, ambitions reside. I can look up and follow their beauty. Oh, happiness is like a butterfly, where its pursuit always beyond our grasp. But if you sit quiet, it might light upon you, arrive in your life incidentally. I have laughed and contrast between what I see. What I must do is all that concerns me. Dare to live the life you have dreamed for yourself. Is it so bad to be misunderstood?
We don't have words for the chorus, so we'll stay tuned for those. But anyway, so it was Henry, Louisa, Nathaniel, and Waldo. Did anyone get it right? Everybody got it right. You all got it right. I don't need to. There we go. Okay, but anyway, that was our fun quiz. So everybody watching on Zoom, I hope you didn't use your computer. Okay, so we have one more song. And this song I wrote for the 30th anniversary of Tiananmen Square. It was the first song I ever performed by myself. I got to play it in St. John the Divine for an event that Pan America put together. And the nice thing about that cathedral, it's such a special place, but they have in the cathedral, it's in New York if you've never been there, but they have a section of the cathedral called Poets Corner, and there is a plaque for a lot of different poets, American poets and writers. So there is a plaque for Henry, and there's a plaque for Ralph Waldo, and maybe Louisa, actually, and I don't know. But anyway, so it's nice. I love going there and visiting and saying hello to them, playing a Kindle, and I went to that when I wrote the song, and also just recently, my mom went there, and we both made candles and put the candle on Henry's plaque. And you're not supposed to leave them there, you're supposed to put them back on the thing. Candles. The bowl. Anyway, I left mine with them, but just wanted to know. Okay. So, okay. Anyway, the song is I wrote it for the children of the future, and specifically, if I was just writing to the question. But here are some quotes from Henry about children and violence. He said, kindness to children, love for children, goodness to children. These are the only investments that never fail. All things in this world must be seen with youthful, hopeful eyes. And then my favorite, every child begins the world again. Thank you so much. Thank you everyone for being with us and to share stories and songs and laughter and tears. Thank you.